You will start this project by going up to the URL window and typing in Google Draw. When it pops up, click on it. And the first thing I would like you to do is to title it up in the title bar. Celebrating my success. And then click enter. Put your cursor on the design pad and double click, 2-finger click, and click on background. And you can choose a solid background or a gradient background of your choice. There's the shape button, and you have all these different shapes available to you. There's some really cool ones. You're going to choose a shape, and you're going to choose a different shape each time. Once you've chosen a shape, you have to draw it as soon as you've chosen it on the pad, on the design pad. And then you can fill it with the color of your choice. Right now it's a pale blue. You click on the bucket, choose the color you want. Again, you can make it gradient if you want to. And after you've chosen the color, each shape is outlined. And you can choose the color of the outline by clicking on the pencil. Choose the color of your choice. And if it's too thin, you can change the thickness of the line by clicking on the lines next to the pencil. And now you can see how that looks. Then you're going to choose the text box and draw your text box inside your shape. And you get a cursor. Center these, they look better. Use the center button up there. And then you're going to type in something that you feel like you have learned this semester in acting class, or something you're better at. And notice that what I'm typing in, the default font color is black, and you can't really read that really well. So if you'll go back and select it, select the text, and then go up to the color of the font and change it to white. So if you have a dark background, you want to change the font to white. I would also like you to choose word art. So you go up to insert and word art. And I would like you to type in the heading, My Success in Acting/Drama. You can move it anywhere you want to on the design pad. And you can also change the font to whatever you like. There's all these fonts. This is my favorite. You can also change the color with the bucket. If you use word art, you have to use the bucket to change the color. And I like that pretty blue, and I also made it gradient so that it kind of changes in color as it goes across. And then you just keep selecting shapes and typing in how you've grown, things that this class has helped you with your life, your successes in this class, things you've learned, things like that. And notice how I changed the border of the shape again to a green color. And again, I made the thickness bigger. So once you're finished with all your shapes and with all your successes, you want to do some designing to make this project look its best. So one thing you can do is change the font of your successes as well to something that you like. You have to actually select the text in the box to do that. So you select the text and you change the font. And you would do that with all of them. Notice I made the red font in the red shape white as well. And you can bold if you want to. You can also make the font bigger, which is what I just did. Now the other part of design is adding some fun pictures. So if you would go to images and search the web, and then over here in this box, you can search for things like star GIF. Watch what happens when you search for a GIF, GIF. You pick a star that you like, and once it gets on your pad, it shows you this star goes around and around. I like that. GIF means it's going to move. You also want something that's kind of transparent so it looks nice. Now, if you want to add a few of these, the easiest way to do that is once it's selected, you copy it and paste it and then move it. And you can copy and paste by the shortcut. If you have a Mac, it's Command-C to copy and Command-V as in victory to paste. If you have any other kind of computer, it's Control-C and Control-V. So I like these 3 stars sprinkled around, and now I want to add something else. So I'm going to type in, and I don't want any more GIFs. It'd be too busy. So I just want a transparent picture because transparent pictures look better. So I'm going to search for happy face transparent. And I like this one. That one's really cute. So I double click it. That's how you get it on your screen. You double click to get it on your screen. And then I'm going to move it where I like it. I think he's cute. I'm moving where I like him. And so I'm going to continue adding fun things. I'm going to show you if you can't double click and you need a better way. Remember, it's insert images, search the web. I searched for thumbs up transparent. And if you just click on it, then the little button at the bottom says insert. And you can click on insert. I did that really fast, but hopefully you saw. So you can either double click the picture to insert it, or you can click on it once and then a little blue button at the bottom of the web box pops up and says insert. Either way. You can even find pictures that will go on your shapes if you want, or go half on your shape and half off your shape. Now notice, I selected something that should have been transparent, but it's not. So I'm going to delete it. I don't want to use that one. So I'm going to go back to my fireworks and try a different one because I want a transparent firework because the others don't look nice. There's a transparent one. I like it. I'm going to make it smaller. Always drag the corner when you make images smaller or larger. And I also want to show you that if you want to change the arrangement of images, you do that by clicking on the image and then click on Arrange and Order. And you can move it to the background or you can move it to the foreground. And I just want to keep showing you that. Keep looking at that firework and it's going to disappear. See, half of it disappeared behind the shape, and I can order it and bring it back to the front. Or I can have half of it coming out from behind. You do that through Arrange. Once you have your project finished, this is how I would like you to turn in. Pretend this is your assignment. This is an assignment in English. You click on Start Assignment in blue. Click on Text Entry. Very important. Don't click on the YouTube looking thing. Click on the plug, the little side drop down menu. And if you don't see your Google Drive LT, click on View All. And you want to click on Google Drive LT. Okay, LTI. And make sure that's your school. Click select File. And it should be right there because it's your recent, under Recents. And you just click on it and then click Add. And you have to attach. And the reason why I want you to turn it in this way, it's the easiest for me to grade. Don't forget to click Submit or it won't turn in. It's the easiest way for me to grade, and it changes the permissions so I can see it and open it.